Welcome to another episode of 26Media Sports Podcast with your host, Fee, brought to you by Put Me On Game. Today, we got the New Life Christian Academy head coach with us, Coach Aaron Parker, man. Introduce yourself to the crowd, man.
Hey, what's going on? Like you said, my name is Aaron Parker, coach over at New Life Christian Academy. Been out there for about 10 years.
10 years, 10 spanking years, man. Tell them about yourself, though, like your upbringing, so they can understand who you are.
Man, I've been all over. Military brat. Born in Missouri, been in Germany, ended up in Fayetteville for high school, and pretty much been here since. Played ball in high school, baseball, basketball, first, Fayetteville Academy, and New Life. So, been around a little bit.
And you said what was your first high school when you came down here?
71st.
And what, freshman year?
Yep.
And you, how many years you stayed there?
I only did 1 year there.
And you played what, all sports there?
Nah.
what sports you played there?
I went out for baseball, but I let the coach talk me out of playing. So,
what got you what brought your love to these sports like baseball? Like, it ain't a lot of people that just play baseball and football, basketball. So, what brought your love to sports like that?
Oh, so from my family from Mississippi.
Okay.
And it's huge down there. Growing up, we would go to different projects and stuff, play football, baseball, pretty much any sport you name.
Facts.
We would play different projects, just make up our own league, pretty much.
Word. What about, like you said, you was in the military, so I'm guessing somebody got stationed in Fayetteville.
Yep. Both my parents are military.
Word, and you been here since?
Since 96.
Nah, that man came here before I was born. That's crazy.
Yeah.
God dang. And what was your second school when you was down here?
Second school, Fayetteville Academy.
How did you like Fayetteville Academy?
It was a different world back then. I see they're more integrated now.
Yeah.
When I went there, it was probably maybe like 2-3 black students.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Same thing Charles said last week. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It was wild. I wasn't afforded the same number of chances as other students, I'll say that.
Yeah.
So I got a little bit of trouble. It was basically 3 strikes you out.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else, they get 4 or 5 opportunities.
Yeah, that's crazy. And you went to, what after that?
New Life. Ended up graduating from New Life, yeah.
Stayed there.
Yep, year and a half.
Did you ever, because you're older than Charles, so you ain't never get to play him in those sports.
No, but I was around when New Life was playing them, though.
Yeah, so how did you seen that? You seen him putting that work in?
Yeah, he was tough. So we had never lost to Berean, I think.
Yeah.
I think one of his teams was the first ones to beat Berean.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly, I don't think we've lost to Berean since then. So he may be the only person to beat Berean.
Yeah, we didn't. We ain't lose to Berean. As y'all know, I did play for New Life in my senior year. We ain't not lose to Berean. At the count, we whooped them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did them dirty. So. Whatever Charles was talking about back then, that was not happening when I was playing. We was not losing to Berean Baptist. That's someone you ain't gonna lose to in the Village. You might give it up to Northwood, Trinity, Village, because we did get beat by Village that year.
Yeah.
The year we played, but Berean is not a person you losing to. Now I heard they're decent, but then, nah.
Yeah.
What got you into coaching though, man? Like, what got you into it?
Oddly enough, man, my little cousin was at New Life. He was like, look, man, senior year, we trying to have a team. We just need a coach. So that's pretty much how it started.
So they didn't have a team before yet?
No, they had one back in the day, but they just restarted it about 10 years ago, 11 years ago. And he hit me up, can you coach us? Yeah, man, I ain't doing
Was that when they built the gym or something like that?
Yeah, yep, right after that, not long after that.
Yeah, I ain't never knew nothing about New Life. As I've been here, like, I've been in Fayetteville my whole life. I'm 26, going on 27. I've never heard about New Life until probably who was playing with New Life that made me know about him. I forgot bro name. I think he's from what's the name for Philly? He used to be with Wawa and them a lot now.
James.
Yeah, James.
Yeah,
That's his name.
Yeah.
I knew about it when I seen James. I'm like, what team he on? You feel me? Like, cause he not bad, but he ain't he wasn't on the team at first or anything like that. So I'm like, what is this? Like, everybody from first going to play for this team, or they trying to transfer there. So I'm like, what's going on? You feel me? So that's what made me. I found out about it my junior year. I want to say either my end of my sophomore year or my junior year. I found out about New Life. I ain't never know nothing about it because growing up, we trying to get into like Village, Freedom. Freedom was big. Everybody wanted to go to Freedom or Trinity or something like that. But everybody's parents ain't got the money to put them into Freedom or stuff like that. So New Life was a great opportunity. Put you into good. Put me in. I played more games there with y'all. I played way more games. So it was definitely lit. But this ain't my interview. This bro interview. So yeah, man. How you been enjoying coaching these last few years you've been coaching? Like, tell us the depth of that. You can get into depth. We got time.
I actually been enjoying it. Like I said, the first year was kind of rough. I think we went 4-4. Then after that, like you said, more people start hearing about New Life, so you start getting better players and keep going, getting better and better. Probably last year's team, not this season, just past year before that, was probably our most talented team. We had Jaquan Moore, Cam, Malachi, Caleb, Bubba. I think we counted the other day. We were 7 deep, all college prospects.
That's fair.
So I've had several good teams. I've enjoyed all of them. All the guys that work hard like y'all gave me attitude all the time. As long as y'all worked hard, we was good. As long as the guys come in and work hard, man, I enjoy them, man. We don't always see eye to eye, you know that.
Yeah. But, that's a fact.
As long as we get in that gym, we step between them lines, we go to war for each other.
Exactly.
And that's all I can ask for those guys. And I don't know, man. It seems to have, I don't know if it's just New Life or high school basketball, because I've been hearing the same thing at other schools, but it's just, this past years have just been, it was a weird feeling to it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if the hunger wasn't there. I don't know what it was. It was just different.
Definitely last year, I feel what you're saying. Like, the year that just passed, it was a lot of, like, teams you thought would be good that wasn't good. You feel me? So, that's definitely, I definitely agree with that. What you got planned for like this year and in the future coming up?
Ideally, man. So this year coming up, we're gonna be the first team in the area using the shot clock.
I seen that. That's
yeah. So we want to start with that. We're gonna do more traveling. We're supposed to go to Canada in September.
Hard.
We're going to Mississippi in December. I want to go back home and coach in front of my people. Take the kids down there, see something different.
Yeah.
You get tired of North Carolina all the time. So then we also supposed to go, I think, Kentucky or something like that.
And that's like that from when I was at New Life, man. That's what I'm saying. Jerseys is different and all. Yeah. So I'm just saying, like, it's not even like how are you getting it? Not with the jerseys. I'm talking about how you getting so like how you getting so in depth with this now, like going from the state to state and all that, not like money wise, like how are you getting the connections to do this? Like, are you like linking in with coaches on Twitter or just certain stuff,
So like if we go to like a big shots tournament down there, I think we were at Rock Hill last year. I just start talking to coaches, man. Start linking up. That's how I think I met the coach from Canada. It's like, hey man, y'all come down, we come up there. From there we've been cool.
Yeah.
Same thing with other coaches, Mississippi, Kentucky, Tennessee. Georgia. We got a coach I know in Georgia too now, so we trying to move around, man.
Fast, man.
As many opportunities as possible for the kids.
That's great. That's great opportunity for the kids too. Like I said, we ain't get to experience that, so I love that they get to experience something like that, because we for the future.
You're right.
You feel me? So you got any big, I don't want you to spill the tea or anything. You got any big athletes coming, like you think you got other than, was he a senior last year?
Who? Probably. I'm going to say probably, yeah.
What's his name?
The athletic kid?
Reed Duncan,
yeah. He's going. He's
going to Pembroke, right?
Yep, going to Pembroke.
That was good though, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a lot. I'm going to congratulate you on that, because a lot of kids, not saying like you said you always had the talent though, but a lot of them kids didn't go like to a 4-year college like that.
Right.
They went to a JUCO or something like that to get they stuff together. And he been with you since what? Kelly been with you since what? Freshman? Sophomore? And boom, look at him. Yeah. And he's gotten better.
Yes. Yeah,
so that's great, bro. That's real good. Like, I seen that, I was like, man. AP and them boys put that work in, and that should be a sign to the kids, like New Life is an opportunity there.
Right.
He gonna put you're gonna put him in front of the people. So it's up to them to play. You know, this ain't no reject school how people used to look at it.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's how people used to look at it.
And that's, like you said, that's something I'm trying to change. That, you know, people looking at us like that. You know,
they can't no more. What 2 years in a row y'all won what? I mean, the year before last, y'all won Holiday Classic.
Yeah.
Then y'all won something else in February too.
No, we just
y'all
the
beat,
city beat 71st.
Y'all beat 71st. That was the city game.
So we beat Smith and First that year. So
exactly.
yeah, that was, you know.
That's what I'm saying. So
people
can't say that. Yeah, they could say that such and such wasn't supposed to be there, such and such this and that, but they was there. So
yeah.
Hey, it is what it is. Just come to hoop. That's all it is.
That's all it is. Show up and work.
Show up and work. Like I said, you ain't got no returners, anything from last year?
Man, I got 2 returners, non-starters. We talking to a few people though.
Okay, that's real. That's real.
We talking to a few people.
What returners you got? You got Bubba coming back?
No.
Oh, he was a senior last year.
Senior.
Hey man,
we got Makai and Peyton.
Okay.
2 kids returning right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey man, make that best work, man. Like I said, you putting them kids in front of all type of opportunities. You know, I hope they taking it serious.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because the opportunity you put us in front of, I was grateful for. So going out of town for a lot of more games, that's crazy. Other than being in Fayetteville, you feel me? I mean, being in North Carolina, period. That's great, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's great, man. I definitely want to see or be a part of some of those games. For sure. Tell them about how I was as a player, for they can understand this. What Charles was saying the last.
Fee was, let's say, an interesting player. He gonna work hard for you, but if he disagree with you, you gonna hear about it. I always loved him. Sometimes. He's older now, so I think I can say this.
Yeah,
He's
sure.
a little emotional back then.
For sure.
I think, twice you quit on in the middle of a game?
Twice. It really was really one.
Once, okay.
It really
I remember the one.
That was the one. I don't know what nobody else is talking about. The pond. I don't remember that. I think we just got an argument.
I think so.
Like, it was not no. I don't know what Rio was talking about. That right there was cap.
But definitely K-Fair.
Definitely K-Fair. Definitely K-Fair.
So with that being said, I allow my players to voice their opinions. So I don't say, try to keep it as respectful as possible. But yeah. Now, other than that, I have fun with him. He quit on me. He came back. He apologized. Did what he had to do to start back playing.
We almost won natty.
Almost won natty. He had the game-winning shot or tie?
Game. I want to say it was game-winning.
And
we came back from 21.
Came down for 21 down. Game-winning shot. Rolled out on him. I just knew he made that thing.
Broke my heart. The play was written up by Rashad so good too. Yeah. Like, I wish bro was still into basketball, because that was a great coaching play he made. You let us do that too. Mm-hmm. That's what most coaches don't let. Well, not even gonna say that. I think most coaches want their players to do that. Mm-hmm. I think we were so into it, and like we weren't looking for you. Like, you let us do that, and it could have worked. And it was cool though, man.
Yeah,
like I
said, remember that. Coach, I got it.
Like that's the difference between you and a few more coaches. I could say some coaches that want to just do that, but you're like, when you see it and we locked in, you'll let your kids, figure it out, because I can't play for you.
Yep.
So right there, that's when I know, like, this nigga AP cool as hell. That was cool. He let my boy draw out the play, even though it didn't work, but it was a great play. It was supposed to work. Yeah. It just didn't work for our favor that time. So, like I said, bro, AP always been like our coach, but one of the homies on the team. Always disciplined us though. Like, it ain't that he didn't discipline us. He definitely disciplined us, and that's for sure. That's what I'm talking about now. People always act like, people come to me and ask me about the discipline at New Life. Like, do they get disciplined? Do they watch film? Do they do that? I say, look, AP came a long way. So you tell these people what you do, because since they always ask me, and I can't tell them everything because I'm not always around.
Right. Yes, it's discipline in New Life. Don't show up on time, we gonna run.
You might not even play.
What do you say? First day when you come in, the goals are up. We're about to run for a whole hour and a half. I think it was after you. It was a game, literally, we won by 25 points 1 year, but our goal was not to give up 50 points. We gave up 56. That next day of practice, goals was up. And we went to work. Everybody looking at me crazy. But, Coach, we won. We didn't meet our goals.
Yeah,
so
that's a fact.
we got to get to work. And that's what it is. I mean, because if not, if you don't hold yourself to standards, anything going to go.
Mm-hmm.
And we can't have that. In a successful program, you can't have that.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all not going to like this. But
You said what you want. Go ahead.
No, older players. I slacked off the past couple years. I gotta give that because, to me, no knock on anybody's child, but kids aren't as tough as they were like when you played and stuff like that.
That's a fact.
Kids are more likely to quit and everything else, and we barely had enough kids to play as is sometimes. So it's hard for me to be as tough like I were on y'all.
Yeah.
Like, y'all talk about quitting, but y'all be right there the next day because y'all love the game.
Yeah.
Y'all knew I cared about y'all and I had y'all best interest at heart. So it's like I said, it's a different feel. Like I was in the beginning, I don't know what it is in the area. Everything just feels different. Like,
definitely do. It ain't. It is. Man, it's social media. And it's social media taking over. People rather. I say this. Kids nowadays don't want to be. Not all of them now, but they don't want to be challenged to do anything. They don't want. They don't want to become anything really either. They want to either be this or that, and if it ain't that, it's nothing. So it sucks, man. But it's not all of them though. That's why we started the podcast. So the ones that do work hard can get their flowers. Now you've coached a few known players.
Mm-hmm.
One of them's going to NC State this year.
Mm-hmm.
You also coach Reggie Rayner.
Yep.
That went to UNCG. You also coached me, real known. Tell us about a few more of your players you think will be great. Past players that will be great in the future, like Cam. I'm like, which player do you think will be great as leaders or become something?
Me personally, like in basketball world or just in life?
In life.
Definitely you. You were always a leader. Like I said, we had whatever, but you was always a leader through everything. Jaquan Moore, Nuke.
I like him.
Solid kid, good kid. He's quiet, but he goes to work. He's one of those kids. You tell him to do something. One of the most talented kids I've coached ever. Tell him to do something, he gonna go do it.
What school did he commit to?
He's at Georgia Southwestern.
Ain't that D1?
D2.
D2?
Mm-hmm. He had D1s, but he ended up getting hurt.
Yeah. He definitely told me that.
What's my boy name? Truman. He's solid. Yeah. What?
Truman.
Truman mature a little bit. He's gonna be the man.
Definitely though.
Yeah.
Definitely
he's going to be the man.
Definitely though. He went to Brunswick.
Yeah, is that Brunswick? No, he at Cape Fear. He's at Cape Fear, yeah. Cam's at Brunswick.
Yeah.
Okay. Reggie Rayner.
Reggie Rayner.
That's one of the hardest working kids I've ever met in my life.
Little brother.
He would literally come to the gym 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, go to practice, work out again after practice. Oh yeah, and he had an opportunity, he'll work out during school too. Between him and Reggie Walton, those boys worked.
That's a fact.
Yes.
Reggie definitely worked for that talent he got.
Yeah, definitely. I
seen him from his freshman year until when I told him, like, bro, you got to leave Bird. I told you I was going to bring you on. I said, you got to leave Bird, bro. You getting too good. It's not that the opportunity just not going to be there for you there.
Right.
So try to go, let's venture out, let's try new life. And he took that.
Yeah. That's probably the hardest working kid I know between him and Reggie Walton. Difference is he's 6'6" and Reggie Walton's 5'10".
Yeah.
Whatever.
If Reggie was about 6 foot, he'll be that shit.
Reggie was a dog.
Yeah.
Or is a dog, I should say.
Yeah.
Who else? Leader-wise?
Y'all won Natty that year with them too, didn't y'all?
Yeah, that was first year. We won States and Natty with them.
Y'all had a deep squad that team.
Yeah, because we had KK. Don't forget we had KK.
Y'all had KK.
So that's an interesting story too. Everybody was telling about all the issues I would have with KK. I didn't have not one issue with him the whole season.
That's crazy.
They told me how you try to fight a coach and all this other stuff. Like I said, we had no issues. We had disagreement. We'll talk, keep it pushing. That's what it's supposed to be.
That's real. Cause I done heard some crazy about KK too about how, but I never seen it. I always seen him hooping.
Right. And like people actually was telling him, don't let him come to your school. Like people actually told us not to take him. Yeah, but he was huge for us, man.
Definitely
Huge.
Yeah, I had him, D-Tay, and all that.
Yep, D-Tay, Messi Tay,
Fast. Yeah, I had
Day, Pharrell, kids from Wilmington. Yeah, we had a little squad. Yeah,
I remember that.
I
had a squad.
Out of that team, I think about 10 of them had some kind of college offer.
That's all right.
Yeah.
So out of that team, rank your teams. Let's rank your teams, man. Let's
what
put.
We looking at who
let's
gonna
put.
win.
Yeah. Let's put my squad, me, D-Lo, Rashad, Wawa, and them, right? With the whole. I'm talking about our full roster when we voted and everybody together.
I got you.
That means Trey. That means JoJo, all them.
I got you.
You can put Jamon in there, even though he played a few games. Put your body there. We go also, and then we're gonna put Reggie in them team. Then they won back to back, didn't they?
No.
Next year.
They didn't win the next year. Different. No, the next year we made the semifinals and lost.
And that was the same team, wasn't it? That was the same team?
No, it's a little bit different. Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna put we're gonna put your natty team and we're gonna put a team with
So your team forward is what you're saying.
No. I'm putting my favorite teams on there. Them, that and the team we had Tig and Cam and them.
So those 4 teams.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that's tough. I know. That's tough.
So you ain't gonna like the answer. I'm gonna go with that team 2 years ago, year before this one.
That's number 1.
Cam, that's probably number 1, talent wise. Yeah. Then I had to go with Reggie Rayner now.
That natty team.
Yes. See, that's a 1A, 1B because those kids was tough, man.
Yeah, you want natty with Trey and them too.
Yeah. Trey and them. Oh man, that's tough.
Him, Rico,
that's tough.
Decent. Y'all decent.
That's tough. Them boys play defense too.
Yeah, y'all was decent. For real. Blowing teams out too.
I'll put them third though.
And put us 4.
Yep. That's the way I would do it.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I do remember one time we all came back. This one we're out of shape though, y'all know, Kyle. We came back.
I still got the picture too.
And them boys whooped us. Them boys, Reggie and them whooped us, man. They were fast and all, they whooped us, man. I was like, oh, heck nah. And that's when I was supposed to get back in the gym then, but I still slacked off. But they definitely whooped us. That's when I was like, yeah, they coming up. That's when I knew little Reggie was coming up. Like, yeah, he coming up right there. I used to bully him, so I'm like, yeah, he coming up. I like that answer, though. I ain't mad at it. I kind of knew that. You feel me? I kind of knew that.
Well, I would say this, though. That second team, it will get that first team a run. Just how hard and how tough they are.
What was the second team again?
Reggie, no.
Oof.
Trust me. They going to get them boys a run.
That's big. That's with Truman.
They going to give them a run. Because when I tell you them, they were some dogs. Not saying Truman them not no dogs. Not saying Truman them not no dogs. Though? If they hot, that's a different story.
Yeah, when them boys was hot, it was over.
If you don't let them get hot, though,
yeah, they kind of fumble. Yeah, but if they ain't got no arguing going on, like when y'all played first,
that was crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Nobody messing with them because y'all ain't had
I think we had 3 people with 20 points.
Man, y'all ain't had no arguments on the floor. Nothing. I was like, yo, they really hooping. Like,
and you know the craziest part? Nobody really knows.
What?
My starting center didn't play.
Who was your starting center at that time?
Javion.
Tall one?
Tall, skinny kid.
Wasn't that
Trey brother?
Trey brother, exactly. Yeah, he started getting good at the end of the year though. A little decent at the end of the year.
He's been good the whole time.
Yeah,
he's a great rebound. He's a great ball player, man. He just got a little trouble, so he didn't play that game.
Yeah,
and that's the crazy part. Like, start center didn't even play.
Man, y'all whooping them, man. Y'all had. I mean, it was set up because at that time, 71st tallest person was probably Truman size. So
yep, Jared. Yep.
Yeah, Jared was like he wasn't even taller than Truman. So that was a perfect matchup. They were little actually that year. And
Right.
like I said, when I seen that game, y'all got hot. Even me and my girl watching that, we was there. It was crazy. I was like, yeah, it's over. Like it was over from the jump. Not to talk about 71st.
Right. Like I said, much respect to them kids, man.
Yeah, that definitely was a great program that year. And then last year, the year they just passed, they made it to the championship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I said, y'all were definitely hot. You feel me? Like I said, I was shocked. I ain't gonna say I was shocked I was shocked, bro. I ain't gonna lie, cause I already knew how little Cam played. I knew how Truman played, but that's when I didn't know the Jaquan Moore kid.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know who Bubba really was like that, but I knew who Caleb was.
Mm-hmm.
Caleb coming through dunking like that, like last year he was doing little stuff. Like last year he really carried. He had a team on his back last year.
Yeah, a few times.
Is that why you think he got that offer like that? Or was they already looking at him?
The kid can play ball. He's athletic. He has some IQ. Yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah.
Because last summer he went crazy last summer. That had probably a big part to do with it. He also had a few other offers, but he said he really liked UNC P, so that's where he decided to go.
I always want to know how the coaches get in touch with kids, because other than that, like when I play with you, it's like your first time getting in front of a lot of different things. You put us in things because you seen the talent wise, so it's like your first time being around like coaches and stuff.
Right.
And other coaches down here, you don't really. When I was at Graves Creek, no disrespect to that coach, but that dude ain't do nothing like that. Like it's like he was more focused on the school win. So how did that go into of you getting these kids these college offers and stuff?
Basically you just networking. You see a kid, you have a kid you like. We'll just say Caleb because that's what we spoke on. You reach out to the coach or invite him down to a workout or something, or reach out to Charles. Hey,
big part. Charles is
huge in what we do. He may say, "Yo, Pembroke got a guy coming in." I think he came in 9-9. Caleb's first year with me, and he sparked their interest that year.
Dang.
Yeah, because I think he had a couple nice dunks, made some shots and stuff. Displayed his athleticism and stuff like that. So I think they kind of was like, "Ooh, who's that kid?" Then, like I said, Charles plays a big part in what we do. I try to keep him in the gym as much as possible, and I reach out like, "Hey, he finally learning. He know where he's getting there. So he may reach out to a coach here and there and stuff like that."
Yeah, because he definitely tried that for us. When we was at New Life, he was doing that. So I already know how big that man is into this program and to period and for the city, what he does. And that's what I'm saying. We giving you your flowers too, because you've done a lot for the city too, or these kids in the city. Because like I said, they call New Life a reject school, but you actually give kids the opportunity to play. It's not like you hold a tryout. You'll let them come. If they're not good, you might see a little bit of time, you feel me, when the blowout's going on and we're getting blown out. But that gives kids confidence.
Right.
So that definitely giving me your flowers. Me growing up now, I realized that. Back then I was like, man, this nigga tripping, man. He got this verse go to play. Right. All right, he's tripping. But as me growing up, that's definitely like that's dope, because that's something I would do. You feel me? And I feel like a lot of coaches would do that. They just can't.
Right.
And you got a lot of open leg room where you at. You really him at New Life. So, and that's good, bro. Like for you to go to the school, graduate, come back and coach it off a humble. Your cousin just need a coach, and now look how big it is now with you, Smallwood, and what with the beard.
Oh, Cash, yeah.
Is he's back with you this year?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, shout out to Coach Cash, man. He definitely love what he does too. You know, even though some of them boys didn't come play with you, like I thought they should have.
Man, that would have been crazy this year.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it definitely would have.
Right, we ran through the summer with that squad, man. That would have been killing.
I don't understand though. And maybe it could be something. It could be something else. You know, people can't make it to that side more. You know.
Hey, I say, all I can do is make the offer.
Yeah, you know that's all I can say. You know, it was great having you on the show.
I appreciate it, bro.
It was definitely great having you on the show. Like I said, we're giving you your flowers. Anything you want to say to him before we get up out of here?
No, just come check us out at the Life, man. 1420 Hook Loop Road.
And what? Tell them when you think the season will start. You know, y'all first. You got anything on the first home game?
First
fish fries, anything?
Yeah. Be tuned into my X, I think it's called now.
Yeah.
We're gonna be having fish fries, yard sales, all of that this summer.
Oh, Twitter.
To raise
yeah.
money.
X called. Yeah.
Yeah. IG, I might throw it on IG. Fish fries. We gotta pay for this trip to Canada and whatnot. So
yeah. Definitely some support, and it's great chicken, great fish. I love the chicken personally.
Oh yeah, home games, that chicken. Yeah, they'll tell you about it.
That chicken is lovely. So definitely come support, man. Anything that life got going on, support for these kids to get to Canada, Mississippi, and all.
Yes, sir.
And that's another episode of the 26 Media Sports Podcast, man. We out.